All right. Get yourselves onto your mat. Let's start on our backs. Maybe just reach the hands above the head, a good morning stretch. You know what? Maybe a complete full body good morning stretch. Deep inhale. Let it go. And again, nice deep inhale. And let it go. Just bring the hands down by the sides. Place them palms down on the mat. And just draw the feet up, knees up towards the ceiling. And feet stamped into the ground. Getting that breath down into the belly. Make your belly rise. And draw the belly button in on your exhale. Just coming into your physical form. I want you to feel your toes on your mat. Your fingers, your hand, just press it into your mat. Press the backs of your shoulders into your mat. Back of your head into your mat. Maybe left hand on the heart, right hand on the belly. That instant connection with yourself. You deep down in there. What brought you to your mat today? What brings you to your practice every day? Maybe draw the soles of the feet together, allow the knees to just fall apart. If you have a block or there's any discomfort here, you can pop your block underneath your knees, a pillow. Just take a moment to consider one thing that's coming up for you at the moment during this time. This time of quiet in society, that maybe you're being shown some things about your life and just being asked to see them. Have some clarity. Draw the knees together. Draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Drawing the hands back down by the sides. And on an inhale, draw the belly button into the spine and allow the tailbone to lift you all the way up into your bridge posture. Press through the hands, press through the feet, pressing into your mat. And exhale slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, lower down. And again, draw the belly button in, lift the tailbone. Sit down. Not you, Bodhi. Just follow your breath. Pressing all the way back up. Vertebrae by vertebrae, lowering down. Good, one more. This time we'll stay at the top of the shape. Maybe walking the shoulders underneath, clasping the hands if that's available to you, or just press the hands into the floor. So if your shoulders are open and feel healthy, try the clasp. Press up a little higher, squeeze your bum. Good, slowly lower down, release the hands. Extend the hands out to the sides, open them out, palms up. And toe heel the feet to the outside edges of your mat. Take a few windshield wipers for me. Feet fall over to the right, knees come back through center on your inhale. And exhale, other side. Allow the head to go to the opposite direction. Follow your breath. Let it be your guide. That's it, just slowly awakening the spine. Next time you're over to the left, just leave the legs there for 3 breaths. Take the gaze over to the opposite shoulder. Just notice where the sensations are in your body, in your hips, in your lower back. After your 3rd breath, come through center. Allow the knees to come the other side. Gaze opposite shoulder. Come back through center. Good, hug both knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze and just roll over onto your left side. Press yourself up to a cross-legged seated position facing front on your mat. Take a deep inhale, reach the hands up. Extend all the way up. Drop your left hand, reach over with your right. Inhaling through center, reach up, lengthen. As you exhale, other side, just nice soft elbow. Reaching overhead, just extending through that side body. Good, come all the way up and come forward into child's pose for me. Knees outside edge of your mat, big toes to touch. Forehead to the ground, and walk the hands all the way out in front of you. As the forehead comes to the ground, let the belly fall down in between the thighs. Just let it be heavy. And breathe. 5 breaths. Good. Slowly tiptoe those fingers over to the left. Place your right hand on top of the left hand. Take 3 breaths. Nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale. After that 3rd breath, take the hands back through center. Take a breath in the center. And walk the hands over to the opposite side. Left hand comes on top of right, opening out that side body. Get some space and breathe into the ribs. Draw that left bum cheek down towards the heel. Wants to kind of twist off, but press it down also. Come back through center. On your next inhale, rise up onto all fours. Spreading the fingers, taking the knees hip width apart. Curl the toes under. Take a deep inhale, drop the belly. Lift the nose up. Exhale, release the toes. Press into your mat all the way up to your spine, chin to chest. Good. Continue these cat and cows for me. They're all coming in to join the party. Good. Make sure your wrists underneath the shoulders. Come back to rest in the center. Just take your hips side to side. Look over towards your bum, your hip. Good. Take a deep inhale, curl the toes under, and on the next inhale, just float your knees off your mat for me. Exhale, lower down. Good, and again, inhale, so pressing through the toes, pressing through the hands, draw your belly button up, float those knees, take it down. We'll do one more. Take an inhale. Float the knees. Good. Press all the way up into downward facing dog. Let's take the hands and feet, reposition the what feels good. Paddle your heels for me. Good. Press back into downward facing dog. Look at your belly button for me. Take a deep inhale. Come on your toes, bend your knees, draw your belly down towards your knees. Right, that's it. Slowly draw the heels back down to the ground. Mosquitoes, dogs, squeaky toys. Just another day in my life. Come high on the toes, bend the knees, walk the feet towards the top of your mat. Good. Just make sure your feet are hip width apart. Take your hands onto opposite elbows. Dangle down. Soft knees for me. Take a deep inhale and an exhale out through the mouth. It's called ragdoll. Just sway elbow to knee. Softening each side. There goes another mosquito. Good, releasing the hands and just hanging, slowly one vertebrae at a time, rising up. Draw the shoulders down behind the back. Take a deep inhale in through the nose, exhale it out through the mouth. Good, draw your belly button in for me, tilt your tailbone. Chin comes in towards the chest. Sorry, I'm going to wait for it to land on me and bite me. So these lock in your energy. They keep the energy contained in the body. Spread the fingers and I want you to feel into your fingertips for a moment. Good. Take a deep inhale. Reach the hands above the head. Look up. Exhale. Fold in, taking your peace fingers to bind your big toes. So bend the knees, your belly might get in the way, so get in low. Grab those big toes, place your thumb on the toenail. Take an inhale. Try to lengthen and look forward. Exhale, fold in, look at your knees. Draw the elbows out to the side and lift up the tailbone for me. You're looking at your knees, your head is loose. You're going to take 5 breaths, you've got 3 left. Good, now really pull up on the toes, pull up on the tailbone. Draw the belly in. Now release the toes, walk onto the palms of the hands. Toes come in line, come right into the crease of the wrist. So you're standing on top of your hands. Again, bend the knees deep. Take an inhale, try to lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Draw the belly button in. One more breath. Release the hands to the hips and slowly rise. Exhale, just ground down. Take an inhale, reach the hands above the head. Take the gaze up and just twist open to the left. So left hand behind, right hand reaches front. Now think about reaching fingertip to fingertip and drawing that left hip forward. Take the gaze over to the back hand. Good, inhale, lift the hands up. So you lift the spine and then rotate opposite direction. Now think finger to finger, opposite direction. Draw that right hip forward. Gaze over to the back hand. Good, inhale, come all the way up. Let's take a back bend, open out in whatever way feels good. I like shoulder blades, splay my hands, squeeze my bum. That sounds like a good Friday night to me. Look up at the ceiling. Inhale, come all the way tall. Soften the knees and forward fold. Swan dive in, chest to thighs. Hands on the shins, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down. Take the feet back. You can come onto all fours or come into your plank position. Take an inhale. You can lower down either to the knees, elbows into the side. Slowly lower. Sweep forward on the inhale, release the toes, look up, shoulders come back. Curl the toes, hips high, downward facing dog. Look at your belly button. Paddle your heels. Take 3 breaths. Good. Draw the body back into plank or onto all fours. If you're in plank, drop the knees and lift them up. Drop the knees. If you're in all fours, just play with floating the knees off the ground. Inhale, drop. Let's do one more. Inhale and drop. Hips high, down dog. Press the mat away. Maybe right hand can reach towards the shin of the left leg. A little twist. Changing sides. Spreading the fingers so you've got a nice firm base. Press it back. Come high on the toes. Bend the knees. Slowly tiptoe top of the mat. Fingers in line with the toes. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up. Take the hands out to the sides this time. Draw the energy up all the way around your body, over your head. Bring those hands, palms face in, all the way down in front of your body. Keep that move going. Bend the knees, come all the way down. Palms face the floor. Take an inhale, draw the energy up. Inhale. Hands above the head, palms touch, look up. We'll do one more. Draw that energy all the way down in front of the body. Good. Inhale, draw it up slowly. Palms above the head. Open out to the left. A little twist. There you go. That's a little energy work. Inhale, come back to center. Just a breathing technique to ground you. Inhale to center, take a little back bend, open out. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, swan dive in. Look at your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Good, palms down. This time, left leg steps back. Stay high on the toe and slowly rise on the inhale. Find your balance. Take the gaze to the hands and steady yourself. Dip into that front leg. Good. Really draw the belly button into the spine. Draw the hands behind, draw the body forward. Slowly find yourself in Digasana, airplane. You draw up and you float and fly. Try to drop that left hip down, flex the back foot. One more breath. Soften the front leg, left hand comes down, inside of the foot. Open out to the sky, dragonfly twist. Reach up. Take 3 breaths. Good, lower the hand, frame the front foot. Drop to the back knee for me. That back foot is still curled under. Take a deep inhale. Draw the hips back, walk the hands back. Flex that front foot. So front knee might be a little bent. We're just getting into the hamstring. That's okay. Take an inhale, try to lengthen, lift up through the chest. Exhale, fold in. It's a half split. Look down at your knee. Relax your head. Breathe for 3. Good. Walk the hands forward. Step that back foot in. Bend the knees. Sink the hips. Come on up to chair pose. Good. Keep the hands apart. Spread the fingers. Drop the hips down, but make your tailbone heavy so you're not kind of sticking your bum out. Shoulders relax. Good. Bring the hands into heart. Take a little twist out to the right. Left elbow, right knee, take the gaze up. Press down with the hands, maybe open out your wings. Draw the belly button in. Good, inhale, come to center, stay low. Exhale, hands to heart, twist the opposite way. Maybe opening the wings, take the gaze up. Take one more breath. Inhale, come back to center, come all the way up. Whew. Take a back bend. Inhale, up, lengthen. Exhale, fold in, swan dive, chest to thighs. Following your breath, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, right foot. Stay high on the toe. Get your balance steady on your inhale. Come on up into your crescent lunge. Now draw that hip forward, that right hip forward. Relax the shoulders, reach up. One more breath. Draw the body forward. Take the hands behind. Float and fly, blue. Flex the back foot. Drop the back foot. Right hand down. Blame blue for that one. Left hand reaches high to the sky. Dragonfly twist. Look, blue's good for your balance. Good, reach. Draw the hands down to frame the front foot. Drop to the back knee. Take a deep inhale. Draw the hips back, straighten that front leg. Flex your toes. So you are back over that back heel. Take an inhale, lift. Exhale, fold in. And you can gaze at your knee so you're not holding tension in your neck. Good. One more breath here for me. Walk the hands forward, plant that foot, step the back foot in to join the front foot. Bend the knees, sink the hips, come on up to your chair pose. Take the gaze to the hands and stand all the way up. Reach up, hands come to heart, and we reset. Let's take 3 breaths here, draw the belly in. Good, notice the heat now in your body. On your next inhale, step back with the left foot. Seal the back heel. Drop it down. Dip into the front leg. Reach the hands high. Palms are together. Into your warrior one. Take 2 more breaths here. Draw the breath in and exhale out. Good. Take the hands all the way behind the back. Clasp them. Draw the shoulders together. Look up. And exhale. Fold in. Draw the body to the inside of the thigh. Bring the hands off the lower back. Look at your belly button. Humble warrior. Good, slowly rise. Hands come back down. Take another back bend. Release and open all the way out to the side into your warrior two. Release the hands, dip into your front leg. Good, so fingers reaching forward, reaching back. That front knee might want to roll in, so draw it out to the side. Relax your shoulders. Take 2 more breaths. Flip the palm, reach, draw it back, reverse the warrior. Gaze up at the fingers, dip into your front leg. Good, straighten the front leg, straighten the arms out. Take a deep inhale and reach forward with the fingers into your triangle shape. That front hand falls down to the shin, reach high with the left hand. Rotate, open those thighs. Inhale, you lengthen the torso. Exhale, rotating open a little more each time. We'll take 1 more breath. Good, gaze down at the big toe. Use that top hand to lift you up. Rotate your toes to the side of your mat. Open out. Take a back bend. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the arms. Spread the fingers into goddess pose. Inhale, come all the way up. Palms touch, look up. Let's take 3 dips. So dip it down. Press up. Draw down. Press up. 1 more time. Press up. Spread the hands forward, fold for me. All the way down, crown of head to floor. Take the hands onto the shins. Take a halfway lift, press into the shins. Look out. Exhale, fold in. Take 3 breaths. Use the hands to maybe draw the body a little deeper through the legs. Release the hands and walk the hands back to the front of the mat. Step that back foot in. Both legs, both toes pointing in the same direction. Take your left hand to the inside of the foot. Maybe right hand reaches up to the sky for revolved triangle. Now here a block is great. So if you have a block, because this shape can be a little gnarly, you can have your block inside. If you'd like to rotate a bit more, take your block to the outside of the foot. Drawing that right hip back. Good. Release the hand down. Place both hands either side of the front foot. Back leg kicks up, standing split just to square off the hips. Soften the knee, draw both feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. We'll do one more. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, right foot steps back. Seal the back heel. Draw the hands up, palms together into Warrior One. Dip into that front leg, draw that right hip forward. Relax your shoulders. Good, draw the hands behind the back, clasp them, but clasp them the other way, the messed up way that feels weird. Oh, hang on, I'm losing fingers here. Good, take an inhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Look up. Oh, yeah. Exhale, fold in. Come inside that front leg. Let the chin come to the chest. Bring the hands off the lower back. 3 breaths. Humble warrior. Slowly rise. Take a little back bend. Keep the hands here for a moment. Now release the hands back up. Open out to 2. Good, remember, reach finger to finger. Check behind you. Good, nice straight arms. That left knee, draw it out to the side. And breathe. Flip the front palm, reach and reverse. Take the gaze up to the fingers. 3 breaths. Release the leg nice and straight, both hands straight. Coming into triangle, take an inhale, reach forward. Draw the hips to the back of your mat. Front hand finds the shin, a block. Reach up with your other. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open out. One more breath. Gaze down at the big toe. Right hand lifts you all the way up. Rotate to the other side of your mat. Bring the feet around. Find goddess pose. Dip down. Spread the fingers. Draw the shoulder blades together. Belly button in. Nice, strong warrior pose. One more time. Dip a little lower. Good. Inhale, palms come to touch, legs straight. Exhale, dip down. We'll do 3 warrior dips. Good. One more. Open out the arms, forward fold. Chest comes down. Take the hands either side into your ankles, your shins. Draw the body in. Just 3 breaths here. You can shake your head side to side. Make sure there's no tension left in there. Good. Release the hands. Walk them to frame the front foot. Step in with the back foot about 2 feet. This is where your block's handy. You can take it to the inside or outside of the foot. See what feels good. On an inhale, left hand reaches high to the sky, revolving your triangle. My shoulders just don't want to play in this shape. That's okay. It's like my most gnarly yoga posture. Exhale, release it down. Frame the front foot. Kick up that back leg. Standing split, square off the hips. Relax your head. Draw both feet in. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Come back to chair pose. Good. Hold it in chair for a moment. See if you could float off. So you're gazing up at your fingers. You might need to go hold a wall. See if you can float your left foot a little. So you're just playing with floating the foot. 2 more breaths. Place it down. Come up a little back bend. Hands to heart. Take a breath. Let it go. It's all over for now. Reach the hands up. Spread the fingers. Drop the hips back to chair. This time, other leg. So make sure the weight's in your heels. Just float. This time, right heel in towards the body. Good, relax, come all the way up, a little back bend. Exhale, fold down slowly. Heels, hips down to your heels. Now see if you can balance on your toes here for me. Lift high on your toes, hands to heart. Take a gaze right in front or in front of you on the floor or straight ahead. Lift up onto the toes. Release the hands down, draw the knees down. Keep the toes curled under for me. Draw the hands up onto the thighs. Take an inhale, open out the chest, draw shoulders together, look up. Exhale, draw belly in, chin to chest, little cat-cow. Notice when you breathe, you kind of forget what's going on with your toes. But now I just told you to come up to neutral. Bring your hands to heart. Take an inhale, reach the hands up. Take a little twist out to the left. So bring that right hand to the knee, left hand behind. Gaze over your shoulder, drop your chin. Again, reach high. Exhale, twist other side. Gaze over your shoulder, drop your chin. Good, inhale, come all the way up. Come all the way up, 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 up. Bum off your thighs, bring the hands behind the hips. Release the toes slowly. Take a breath. Walk the knees hip width apart. If you can, curl the toes back under for me. Go on. Give it a go. It won't kill you. Bring the hands into the back of the hips. Fingers point down. Take an inhale. Draw the shoulders. The elbows together. Gaze up. Press the pelvis forward. Camel pose. Maybe you can reach down to the heel. That's why we curl the toes under. It brings the heels higher. One, oh dearie me. Need to do more yoga. Draw the head back. If that feels good, or just keep it forward. Neutral neck. Again, feel what feels good for you. And if none of it feels good, there's always child's pose. And slowly release. Coming out the way you got in. And yes, child's pose, let's go. Bring your knees together for this child's pose. Release the toes, tap them if they're in torture mode. Draw the bum back to the heels. Draw the body down. Take the hands behind this time. Palms face up. There you go. To counteract that back bend, nothing feels better than child's pose. Take 10 breaths here for me, but who's counting? Good, slowly rise. Just place the hands on the knees. Relax your chin into the chest. You can close your eyes for a moment if you like. Maybe placing right palm on top of left. Touch the thumbs together. And just observe the breathing. Slowly open the eyes. Take a breath. Bring yourself onto your bum. Sometimes it's nice to just sit there and breathe, right? Draw the feet onto the ground. So option one, let's just do a little bit of core work. I'm going to shuffle my bum forward. So option one, place the fingers down beside the hips. Draw one foot off, draw the other foot off. And you can bring your knees close together and lift the chest. Option two, invite the palms to the party, palms facing up, and think about lifting up. It's taken about 3 breaths so far. We've got 2 left. Maybe you want to try and straighten your leg for 2 breaths. Lifting up. Good. Cross the ankles. Place your hands down, lift your bum off the floor. And again, let's go. Second round, boat pose, Navasana. Pick your choice that feels good for you. If you're holding onto the ground, you're still working your core, right? Lifting up through the chest. You'll feel it in the front of the hip flexors. So if you need to hold your hands and lift up, do it. And then play with just letting go. Just for a few moments, right? You've got to challenge your body and push your body through a little bit of an edge, like, oh, this sucks, right? Because guess what? It's now over. Duh. It's kind of like life. Lift up the bum, we'll do 1 round. So those areas of discomfort, when we lean into them, meet them head on, we kind of ride the discomfort, the edge, and it doesn't quite have the same power over us anymore, right? Lift up. Ugh. Good. Cross the ankles, lift up one last time. Take a deep inhale, reach the hands above the head, and exhale, just fold forward. Bring the hands forward. You find that edge. Again, in this cross-legged shape. Take another inhale, lift up through the chest. So as you lift through the chest, the spine, think of the vertebrae. Expanding, walk the body forward. Draw the chin down towards the chest. Yep, the hips are kind of having a riot right now. Take another deep inhale and just tell them it's not for long. 5 breaths. Good, slowly rise. Draw the soles of the feet together, this time a diamond shape. So draw the heels, a lot farther forward. Usually we'll be in here, butterfly. Let's take it out here. Turn your palms up, slide them underneath the shins, the calves. Take an inhale. And an exhale. See if you can inch the palms through a little more. You'll feel that little bite in the hip. Inhale and exhale in, settle in. Let's take 5 deep breaths here. Chin heavy. Slowly rise. Extend those legs out completely into a straddle now. Take an inhale, lift up. And exhale, slowly walk the hands forward. So I reach my bite about here. So I take an inhale, lengthen, lift up through the chest again. Exhale, you can get a few more inches out of it. Soften the elbows, soften the chin. And if you have your block, this is a great place to maybe place your block underneath your elbows. Rest your head, right? So you don't quite fight so much. You have to just soften around that edge, get into relationship with it. When you get into relationship with that that's causing you discomfort, it doesn't quite have the same effect. Doesn't shut down straight away, meet resistance. You just kind of start to ride the wave a little bit. When you ride the wave, you can see on top, over. You can see the shore. If you're down in the trough, fighting or getting smashed underneath the water by a wave, you see nothing. You fight for survival. Any of you ever surfed or seen somebody surfing? It'll kick your ass. When you let go and let the wave take you, work with the wave, it's a darn good ride. Fun. And you realize there's a power operating that's bigger than you, trying to paddle against it and work against it. If you just surrender and trust the power of the wave, it will take you where you need to go. I want you to just tighten your quads for me. Maybe flex the feet. For 3 breaths. So just activating those muscles around the hip joint to strengthen, support, stabilize. Good, and slowly release. Start to draw the body back up. Oh, that felt good. Draw the feet together. Slowly making your way onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Just extend that left leg long. Hug your right knee into your chest. Just hover that left leg off the ground for a moment. Really lengthen. Feel the length of that leg. Point the toe. Exhale, just drop it onto the ground. Take another inhale. And draw that knee all the way over to the left. So let the body the spine rotate round. Good. Now the top hand, that right hand, see if you can just take it above the head this time. So it's not too crunchy on the shoulder. Turn the head in towards the armpit. And maybe see if it feels good to draw the bottom leg up. So both knees are now bent. Left hand on top of that knee still. So whatever feels good for you. When we're in a spinal twist, we just don't make any sharp moves, right? Just everything nice and slow. We breathe in and let the spine slowly make its shape. So if things have been coming up for you during this period where you've been given time to see things, right? Because we're not as busy as we normally are, occupied with life. You're getting a mirror shining things right back at you, whether you want to see them or not. Now it's easy to hide from some of these things because some might be uncomfortable, some might be wonderful, that you realize how grateful you are for the things in your life, the people in your life, for your life itself. And the things that are uncomfortable are what I invite you to lean into. Slowly release the hand down towards the thighs and gently draw the knees in to the chest as you come back onto your back. Hug your knees in. Extend your right leg long, so opposite leg. Just hover it off the ground. Point the toe, get the length. That's it. It releases that hip flexor, the psoas, everything down the front of that leg. Now just let the heel touch the ground. Take an inhale for me, hugging both hands on top of the knee, and slowly draw the knee across the body till it comes to rest on the ground. Reach the left hand above the head, right hand on top of the knee. And if that's too tight and uncomfortable, draw the bottom knee up. And that might give you a little more opening in the lower back. So how do we lean into those areas of discomfort? Journal, get yourself your journal out. And just don't think, just write. Just let your pen move. Doesn't mean you have to have immediate answers to whatever's uncomfortable in your life. But starting by bringing it out into the light, right? We kind of keep things hidden that are uncomfortable. We bury them in our bodies, and then we know what happens then, right? They manifest as aches, pains, illnesses, energetically speaking. But if you can bring them out of the darkness, shine a little bit of light on them, look at them. Then you've got something to work with. Slowly roll onto your back. Hug your knees in, extend the feet to the ceiling. bending the knees, maybe finding happy baby, or you could come up to shoulder stand, whatever's in your practice, whatever shapes that your body would like to make right now. Any last shapes, just close your eyes, feel your body, and maybe your body wants rest right now. Slowly hug the knees in. And as you exhale, just find your final resting shape. Hands down by the sides. Palms facing up. Shavasana. Take a soft inhale and sigh it out. And again, soft inhale. Sigh it out. Just bringing life into your fingers and your toes. Maybe rotating the wrists and the ankles. A good morning stretch, reaching up. Good, and draw the knees in towards the chest as we slowly begin to wake. Just falling over onto your side, any side that feels good. And when you're ready, just pressing up, finding yourself cross-legged, seated position on your mat. Just bring the hands in towards the chest, the heart, to heart offering. Take a soft inhale and a soft exhale out through the mouth. And again, re-energizing the body. Inhale, exhale it out. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Sealing the lips, bowing the head to us, to you, for showing up again and honoring the time spent with you. Whatever's coming up for you right now in these times, work with it. Work with it. You've been given this time. The light in me honors and appreciates and loves the light in you. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.